Hey y'all, welcome back. It's another day, another old homestead out here in Southern Illinois. I got the AT Max. Already dug my first target. Got a little tiny D buckle. Here's a better look at the buckle. Little D buckle. So you can actually see where this building sat at. You can see the sandstone, and I'll show you. I'll flip around so you can see a little bit better. But you can see the sandstone foundations where the building actually sat. But you can see the foundation stone. Look, here's 1, 2, 3. Look at this huge one. And then you come over here, it's like a rectangular pattern. You can tell. So look, my detector's at the corner of where that building or house would have sat at. I don't know if this is where the barn sat or the house. I'd say the house, but check this out. It goes in a rectangular shape. There's my detector in the corner, one corner. There's the other foundation stone. There would have been a stone back there, but look, here's another one and another. And look at this one. It's cut even. Here's the other part stone. That's crazy. Should be some good stuff in here, guys. Here's another stone. Pottery, brick. Oh yeah, it's going down. AT Max, let's go. Wow, I dug down deep. I thought that was gonna be iron, but check this old buckle out. It's huge and it's brass. Now it does have an iron pin right there that would have went through the belt, but what kind of buckle is that? Now you talk about a D buckle. This is like a giant D buckle. You seen that little D I just found, and look at this one, guys. I've never seen one that big. That's freaking sweet, man. So I'm just gonna work like an archaeologist does, right in the middle of all these foundation stones, right where all the action was in the house. Maybe they lost a Civil War buckle or some old military buttons or something. This is a very old site on an old pioneer trail too, guys. I'm sitting right on an old pioneer trail that used to go to St. Louis, Missouri through Southern Illinois. So we're in a good area. This is super old. I've never even seen one of these. If anybody's ever dug a D buckle this big, please let me know. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is an old site, guys. Got some old brass right here. That looks like it's folded over. Looks like it has chains around it. That's old. Man, every hole's like something good, man. Look at this. An old pocket knife. That's cool, man. Well, I had a screamer signal, but it was on top. This signal kind of sounded like a can, but I'm still right in the middle where these foundation stones sat at. I got this huge piece of brass. What in the world? It's got writing on it. Oh, this could be something really neat, guys. It's got writing all down the side. Oh my goodness, let me get a toothbrush on this. This is cool. Look at the words on it. This is something super cool. Check it out. I'm gonna look it up. White Mountain Grand. What the heck does that mean? This is cool. I'm gonna look it up and check out the history of this item. Wow. I mean, looks like it attached to something. There's 2 holes on the end there. White Mountain Grand. Oh, I bet there's a patent date on this, probably too. I'm very, very interested to see the history behind this item right here. This is what it's all about. We'll check it out and we will find out the history. So you'll find that out right now. Stay tuned. The White Mountain Freezer Company, based in Nashua, New Hampshire, was founded in 1872. Known for both ice cream freezers in quality and durable ice boxes. Often constructed of dark stained oak or ash with features like brass hardware, tin, or zinc-lined interiors and wainscoting backs. The Iceman would arrive by horse-drawn wagon using heavy metal tongs to carry blocks of ice. often guided by a sign in the homeowner's window indicating the amount needed. The top compartment held the ice, which cooled the box, while the bottom contained the food. The unit required daily or regular emptying of the drip pan for the melted ice. As electric refrigeration spread, these units became obsolete by the 1950s. Man, I have been on a marble kick lately. Look at that thing, just look at it. Boop. Pretty marble right there. That is an old one. Got an odd one here, guys. It's a brass piece. And I'm not so sure what that is. Man, somebody ID that sucker. I don't know. Solid brass. What the heck is that? This is neat. It looks like a finial off something. Very fancy one, man. Definitely a finial. Looks like a tree or floral pattern on top, or drawer pull. Just when you think it's gonna be a can, something big in brass. No idea. Maybe a latch off something. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's a fancy latch. That is a very fancy hinge. That's what I meant to say. Look at that fancy hinge. That's the fanciest hinge I've ever found. Wow. It's hitting the high 70s and right around 80. Been digging some good stuff right here. I dig some cans just now too. What in the world? Don't know on that. Been digging a lot of mystery items lately. Not just this site, but we did a lot of homesteads lately, me and Tucker, and finding a bunch of odds and ends. Don't know. Leave a comment if you know what that is. I had a shallow target right here on top. It's right there. Piece of brass or something. What is it? What is that? Oh my goodness, what is that? It's a huge folded up spoon. Oh wow. Man, the fancy stuff is here. Look at that. Another fancy piece of hinge or something. Well, let's see if it's a Wheatie. We've been getting hammered with Wheaties lately. And the last coin I found was a melted Indian, so hopefully this is a good Indian. I think it's a penny. It wouldn't ring it up like one though. Yeah, it's an Indian. Finally, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah, 1 cent. Indian head penny, guys. It's a nice little find. Oh yeah, I'll get a good date on that. I'm right here where that foundation set, that stone, that cornerstone, the 4 corners and foundation stones are over there. 1901. Beautiful Indian head penny. Well guys, the sun is going down. I stopped at one of my sites on the way home. I left that other site. It's a site that me and Tucker did the other day. We did okay, and there's old stuff here. But we just thought that it had been detected before. So I came back and I got a coin or something down here. I hope it's something good. Oh man. You know what? Wow. What is it with me and the US stuff? That's crazy. Serious? I think that is, that's got to be like World War One. Huh. Been finding a lot of old stuff in here though, like sandstone everywhere out here, brick. There is pottery and 1800s glass everywhere out here. We found so much military stuff lately. Very cool. That is awesome. Wow, another US item. I don't know if that was a button or what that was. I guess so, a button. But with the back looking like that, I don't know. Maybe this was a pin, some sort of a pin. I'm thinking that's World War One or World War II. I'm at a new homestead, guys, on an old pioneer trail. I haven't been recording much because it's been windy and it's cold. I had an 83, 85 and this thing popped out. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's an old lock. Look at that. Wow. That should have some stuff on it right there. That's an old one. Starting to find some stuff. I think I found out where the home sat. Sandstone and brick in here, so that's pretty cool. This trail runs right next to this old homestead, so it should be productive. And I just found the other piece of that lock. It's gotta go to that lock. That's sweet. Should be a patent date on there somewhere. There it is, the rest of it. Can you believe that? Found it in 3 separate pieces. That's crazy. Oh yeah. Look at that beauty. Woo! That's what I like. Stuff like that. That's what I like. This is just a super cool find, guys. I was able to put together the lock with the 3 pieces I found. That's crazy. I never found one complete like that. So this is the Louisville Fayetteville Railroad line, or the Louisville Fayetteville St. Louis Railroad Company. And it ran from about the 1870s to the 1890s. And this is a more rare lock because they didn't run for very long and didn't run as long as some of the major lines. So that's pretty cool. It's a little rough, but hey, still in great shape for being in a farm field for over 130, 140 years. I got a coin. It was ringing up weird. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it's thick. It's penny size, but it's thick. Get a toothpick on that, and we'll show you. Sweet. All right, guys, are you ready? It's an Indian. It's an old one. I thought that was pretty thick. That's a fatty Indian. Check it out. 1860. Heck yeah. But it rang up weird. Didn't expect the Indian to pop out, but wow. Gonna see if there's some old silver here now. Stay tuned, that's awesome. Never found that year. 1860 fatty Indian. Finally, I think I got another coin here. Oh, come on. I don't know. Got some crusties on the back. I don't like that. Maybe a button. Not sure. That's an old button. It says Union Made. I think that's an early 1900s overall button. Me and Tucker are out here in this ghost town today and just got my first good target. I think that's a coin, don't you?
It's looking buttonish to me.
It's kind of fat, yeah. Probably.
It's either a fatty Indian, flying eagle, or a flat button, there's no doubt.
The ground is kind of frozen today, but hey, gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, it's kind of fat, so. Ooh, and it's in there.
Oh, you're in there. I think that's a coin.
Yeah, when we find coins out here, guys, they're always from the 1850s usually. I ain't gonna be able to get the dirt off that without a toothpick, but I'm gonna get a toothpick on it. Yeah, that's either gonna be a flying eagle, guys, or it's gonna be a fatty Indian. And if that's a flying and we just got out here, it's gonna be a good day. I know this site's been worked over the years. It's a ghost town, but there's still stuff out here. Check that out, guys. That's gonna be a flying eagle, 1857. I can see the date better, dude, on camera. That's crazy. I couldn't see it with my eyes, but when I put the camera on it, I can see it plain as day. Man, to find that coin when we just hopped out of the vehicles was freaking awesome. Tucker just left. I'm about to call it quits, but hey, flying eagle to end the day. Can't beat that. Look at that detail. Very freaking awesome.